Hello everyone and welcome to the Iron Warrior Cosplay live stream with me, your host, Iron Warrior Cosplay, or should I just say, what's up, bitches? That is indeed, we are back. We are back after our very rudely interrupted stream by the YouTubes, because the bastards decided that my prop fake is a real one. They think it's a real gun. They think it's real. It's not. It's entirely fake. It's a prop. It's not even a replica. I went through it all with them. Oh my god, they are the most dense people ever. But hey, it is what it is. And we are here. And we are painting. But I have things changed around. There's no longer a table here. I've moved things around. I'm doing it here because I'm only doing this little segment. Just to wrap it off, you can probably see this is Iron Warrior Cosplay presents the Joy of Chaos painting stream 3.1 for the N98, N98 Lucius pattern lasgun. How are we doing, chat? M85, hello, welcome. Mr. Titan, hello. Bionic Entertainment, we got the Pengler. How you doing, Pengler? And Lucius de Morte, evening all. Welcome. Hope you're all doing right. I loved, by the way, Bionic being like, ooh, it's dying. And it was like, yeah, it's dying. Once it fades out from stream starting, it fades out. It was just really funny for you to be like, nope, I was wrong. It's like, no, you're right. And then I clicked the Joy of Chaos intro after 30 seconds. And then you were like, oh, wait, no, I do start. I am here in body. I can't hear you at the moment. Oh, can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. Is my audio coming through? Please tell me my audio has been coming through this whole time. We can hear. Thank God. Thank you, Bionic Entertainment. I really appreciate that. So today we are doing painting of a cosplay prop. I even have this. I had something prepared. Do you know? Actually, no, I won't do it. Actually, I had something prepared, but I don't think I'll put it. I'll leave it. But if you look in the description of this YouTube video, you will see a warning because, you know, I had to. Well, what I did was basically I set up this like disclaimer, like at the beginning of Jackass. Do you remember Jackass? And it was like, warning: the following stunts proceed. I set a little notice board thing up, and I was going to put it between the stream starting and the Joy of Chaos intro. So I was going to put it there. Then I was going to go into the Joy of Chaos intro. I never set a button up for it, and I've been doing other stuff, and I kind of forgot about it. But it's fine. I'm here. I just hope the damn boots are good to you. I hope the damn bots are good to me too. But they should be today, because, ladies and gentlemen, today we will be painting this Nerf gun. We're going to be painting this Nerf today. It's a children's toy. It's all colorful and bright, nice bright colors. It's always fun. You know, it is what it is. It's a nice bit of fun painting we'll be doing today. So, yeah, if you guys enjoy this stream, let me know, because I really enjoy painting Nerf guns. It's a lot of fun. I try to keep myself straight as possible. Well, you know, needs must, you know, fuck it, needs must, it's whatever. But I'll be showing you guys how to paint, this. Okay, so let me just, actually, I can move it out just a little bit more. There you go. So I'm just going to take the tape off the paper really quickly. I've got 2 pieces of tape here, and these 2 pieces of tape tell me where I can put the magazines so that I can make sure that between the newspaper bits here, I don't move the gun too much. But there you go. Don't say bruh. This is the only way I can fucking get around it, the arseholes. This is literally the only way I could get around those bastards fucking taking me down last time. So, yeah. Welcome, everyone, to the Iron Warrior Cosplay painting stream. I also have another camera. There you go. Another camera there for you. See? So, yeah, you know. Like to see them complain about it now. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, so we're going to be painting today. So let me just adjust my other camera a little bit, because my other camera's a bit, because I'm closer now. So there we go. I'm closer now. I'm not off to the side. But here you go. So yeah, you know, needs must. You know, needs must. This is the funniest fucking stream, by the way. So you know how, by the way, you know how I do, like, I shoulder my weapon and I put a number, or I'll hold the gun and put a number, and I'm like, this is this stream. I'm just gonna literally have this, and I'm gonna, later on, I'll just put my head under the camera and I'll just go like this. Or right now, I'll look at the camera and just go like that. And or I'll just, let me center myself a bit more and just be like, and just do that, and then use that as a thumbnail. But yeah, this is how I'm going to be painting it. This is the only way I can paint it. So there we go. If they're going to be really anal and picky over absolutely nothing, I can't believe that in the end, by the way, I spoke to an actual human being who still couldn't get it through their heads that this is not a real thing. That this is entirely, you know, cosplay related, or i.e. a toy, for example. I got this idea, by the way, to paint this Nerf gun. I really appreciate it. Yeah, do you like the Nerf gun I'm painting today? It's Nerf. It's awesome. It's a children's toy. You know, it's a reputable company. They provide toys for children. And adults. I don't discriminate. And adults. But yeah, this is what I'm doing today. This is what I'll be painting, and this is what I'll be showing you guys how I do some different paint effects and stuff. So we're gonna get a good dollop of white going here. So right, let's crack on. I hope you're all doing well. This is what stream is, by the way. I'm genuine. I know this, as funny as this is the only way I could do this last stream. So, you know, there is no other way to do this. Oh, by the way, actually, hold on. I realized. So I just wanted to show you guys this. I have a member goal for stream today. I'm actually going to put it on each screen just so that it's there. I have a member goal that I would like to try and reach over the next couple of, I don't know, months, weeks. It's there. This is not an incentive to try for you guys to just do it, but I'm just saying, you know. Yeah, I'll sand the Nerf logos off. Absolutely, I'll sand them all off. Let me just put my hand above the image. There you go. I'll sand the logos off. Yeah, it'll be safe. So I've got some white. Okay, now, actually, I need a lollipop stick, actually. Yes, I need a lollipop stick. 2 seconds. Okay, got a lollipop stick. All right, cool. We're still live. We're here. We're alive. It's awesome. Up. Wait, please tell me my chair wheel didn't just come off. Yep, it did. Awesome. Wow. This chair, I need to get a new base for it. Let me turn the wheels that way. That will do. I'll have to do... actually, hold on. I'm going to turn it around a bit. There you go. That'll do. So I need a new base for this thing, so... Wargamer Girl! Hey, Wargamer Girl! How you doing? What do you think of this Nerf gun I'm painting? It's the only way I could get around it. I couldn't get around it any other fucking way. So, this Nerf gun I am painting today on my stream. I hope you like it. Also, by the way, Wargamer Girl, thank you so much for being here. And thank you, by the way, genuinely, for being so incredible. You were so awesome. I got linked your video on Facebook on the post I did being like, YouTube are doing this, I can't believe it. Bionic Bobcat with the meme in general in Discord right now is funny as fuck. I want to say a massive thank you to Wargamer Girl. If you guys, everyone in chat here, go check out Wargamer Girl. Go check her out. Go subscribe to her channel. Go like her stuff. She's awesome. I got linked to her video where she also got taken down by YouTube. And I was like, thank God I'm not alone. I thought I was alone. I tried to find other people who'd been taken down. No one, until I got linked to your video. And I was like, fuck yeah. Find her socials. go to her Twitter, be like, oh my god, this exact thing happened to me. Commented on your YouTube. My first comment disappeared. I don't know why, but then my second comment was still there, so I was good. So I put the second comment again, and I was just like, thank you so much for just being so awesome. Obviously, sadly, I don't think anything really came of it. But we're here. We're painting my Nerf gun, as you can see. I thought, absolutely. By the way, I have subscribed to you, followed you on Instagram. I think I followed your Twitter as well. So yeah, you're absolutely awesome. Thanks for telling me about Rumble as well. I think it's Rumble. You said I'm gonna have to check Rumble out. I'm gonna have to have a look at Rumble and see what it's like. Because if it's like YouTube, then awesome. That'd be great. But yeah, right now I'm painting like a wood detail effect on here. Like I did with my quote-unquote bolt cutters that I did for my deathcore cosplay. Because, is it a prop? Or is he an anarchist? Well, it's a Nerf gun. This is what it is. But yeah. So, I need yellow. Yellow. Where's yellow? I have yellow here somewhere in my huge bucket of paint. There it is. I have cadmium yellow. So I am currently mixing up this color. Now, you're probably wondering, why don't you just use this color? Well, this is big. This, not very big. There's not much paint in this. So I'm just going to mix up the color, try to get it as close as I can. I love you, bud. Well, praise be unto you, by the way. Sorry, Galactic Elephant. Praise be unto Galactic Elephant. Welcome. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Galactic Elephant. I hope you have a wonderful time at work. I think, if I'm right, you're at work now at this time in Americas. This is time for you. Right. So I'm gonna mix up this color. Actually, I'll do a bit of brown first. So I'm gonna get a bit of burnt umber. But yeah, sadly, this is what has had to have happened. But I very much wanted to do a part 3 because I did a part 1 to part 2. Part 1 where I did like metalwork, quote-unquote metalwork. The second part I painted the skulls gold and showed how I weathered them. And then it was the final part 3 was to do this. And obviously I got taken down, and it is what it is. But can I just say that meme in general, by the way, I'm actually in stitches. That made me laugh so hard. That was so funny. Well done. So anyway, yeah, let's start mixing up. Get this mixed up. And I'm looking for like a sand tan kind of color. So obviously we're starting off with a bit of brown, then we'll mix a bit more white in. And the more white we mix up, then the lighter it gets. This is literally, it's 2 colors. It's 2 colors to make kind of this color. Hold on, there it is. To make kind of this color. So as you can see, it's a bit browny right now, rather than the tan kind of white color I'm looking for. But seriously though, thank you, Bionic. You're a legend. I laughed. That was so funny, honest to God, to you. Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep mixing here until I get like that color, and then I'm gonna add a touch of yellow. That gives you a little bit. Let me what I do is I just check it against the bottle. I need a touch of yellow. Oh my God, like the smallest amount. The Pengler! I am here now, sorry, I was having dinner. It's alright, take your time. You don't have to be silent. Honestly, you could sit there, put your feet up, grab a glass of wine, message once at the beginning of stream and be like, hey, I'm here, I'm watching your stream. I'd be like, cool. You then do not have to speak the entire stream. It is entirely up to you. I want people to enjoy. After all, this is the Joy of Chaos painting stream, and I have such a good time painting here. It's a lot of fun. Oh, by the way, oh my God, hold on. Wargamer Girl, are you still here? Because if you are, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to show you my stream intro for the Joy of Chaos painting stream. So I take it you know who Bob Ross is, right? Bob Ross was a legend, still is, but Bob was a legend, and he painted such amazing things. I love Bob Ross. Hence why the image I use is a really poorly edited Iron Warrior helmet over Bob Ross with the afro. I enjoy your company. I enjoy your company too. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to replay the intro for the Wargamer Girl so that she can see what the intro for the stream is. So are you guys ready? We're gonna replay the intro, okay? This isn't the beginning of the stream again, but we are going to replay the intro. So here you go. And that is the Joy of Chaos intro, because we love a bit of funny here, and I enjoy it. I love a bit of comedy. So while you guys are watching that, I've been finishing mixing up this paint layer, so we're going to do that. But yeah, there you go, Wargamer Girl. That is the Joy of Chaos painting stream intro. Just going to get rid of that so it's out of the way. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start off. Let me just adjust this a tiny bit. That will do. What we're going to do, we're just going to paint this over this. That's all we're going to do first, is just a generous coat over this. Don't worry about like lines or coverage, we're just going to paint over it. Love Gas Mask Boy, by the way. Ah, yeah. What's really funny, right, is I did a build tutorial on how to make a Deathcore gas mask, because I have a Deathcore cosplay. And I did a tutorial on it because I made a pattern that I sell on Etsy to show people, like, this is how you can make a gas mask if you don't want to, like, just wear a GP5 and sweat to death all day. And I had it in the workshop when I was filming that intro, and that intro was just filmed, like, in, like, 5 minutes. It was so funny. It's the editing that took longest. But, yeah, it was just a good laugh. I wanted to have a good time filming it, and I just found stuff and just put stuff on and just did whatever. It was so funny. Oh, my God. Wait, the memes. Oh, my God. Start the stream to share your cosplay. Do a stream painting a fake foam gun. Get done over by YouTube. Get done over by YouTube. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I have to do. I'll do this one so you guys can see me as well. That meme was mint. Oh, I just realized chat isn't here. Hold on. I don't have chat on this screen. Do I not have chat on this screen? I do have chat, but it's not there. Let's refresh the source. Refresh the sauce. Get the sauce going. Ooh, hold on. I just got a studio mode super quick. I got to adjust the size of my image. And I can't let YouTube know what's going on. There we go. Lock that. Edit end studio mode. There we go. Yeah, chat should be. No, we wish to be seen on the main screen. You will. I just don't know why chat isn't working on this screen. Chat usually works on every screen. Oh, that would be why. There we go. You're now on the main screen. There you go. So you can see me, and you can see what I'm painting, and you can see everything that's going on. By the way, the memes are amazing, by the way, Bionic. Seriously, the memes are incredible. By the way, if you guys haven't already, please feel free to join the Discord. I am my own moderator right now, so I need to... yes, Razzie, YouTube is ridiculous. You are absolutely right. Iron Warrior Cosplay. I just realized I have to share my own links now. My moderator, I don't have well, I do have moderators, but I can't pay them, so I'm just gonna do it myself. Those are my links if you guys want to check those out. Also, if you feel like you want to join the Discord, you can absolutely do that. I've added my YouTube to my Discord. Oh, even better, nice one. So people can join a little community of yours. That'd be really cool. Oh, wait, do you mean so you can join the Discord as... Yeah. Make sure you join the members only section so you can join in with the fun. Right, so let's get in and paint the little details. I'll get a better brush to do right up to the edge. This is my detailing brush. This is incredibly difficult, by the way, just so you guys know, because I have to make sure I keep everything quote-unquote hidden. You know, because my Nerf gun might get broken. I don't want to break my Nerf gun. And I don't want to have to have set all this up and then get told off again for no reason. Absolute bollocks. But I can show you guys how I do this anyway, so at least you can see how things get done. Now then, what I'm doing here is just getting a little even coverage. I've got a lot of paint to go, so it's fine. So I need to check now where... So there and there. So I'll probably do a bit there. Cool. So now... I'm just going to rotate my... There we go. I'm just going to rotate my Nerf gun. And keep painting. So yeah, after my little back and forward with the YouTubes... Oh, yeah, so I did get into contact with a human. I did. Well, I say human. I did get into contact with a human, and I got the following. I might as well tell you guys, because, you know, got the email. You should have seen what the condescending... Oh, we have live updates. We have live updates. Okay. We have live updates, everyone. Right. The email I got was, "Hi, our Warrior Cosplay. Thank you for reaching out earlier in chat." Because I chatted to a bot for sorts, but I got passed on to a human being. As promised, you are getting an email to update you on your concern. To help you further, I forwarded your concern to our internal team to check out your concern further. I will get back to you and update you as soon as I have more to share. For now, there is no need to respond to my email, but you don't have to worry, as I will make sure to reach out to you as soon as I can. For the meantime, please also use our YouTube Help Center to get help with different topics, yada, yada, yada. This is the image I shared. The image I shared was... Oh my god, do you want breaking news? Do you guys want breaking news? How about this? Ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news. We have breaking news. Yes, indeed. I have a button for everything, by the way. The breaking news, I had an email back. This is the one I posted and shared. It wasn't quite as condescending as the one that Wargamer Girl got from them. What did they say? Like, keep following your dreams. And I'm like, how bad? Go fuck yourself. That was horrid. Hi, Derek. Hope this email finds you well. I'm reaching out to you to let you know that our internal team has already updated us with your concern, and let me share it with you. Upon review by our team, a team of morons, they have confirmed that your live stream is in violation of our policy. Please know that we do not allow live streams to show someone holding, handling, or transporting a firearm. That would be true if I had a firearm on stream. Channels not in compliance with the YouTube firearms policy will have a violation. Will have the volative live stream removed and may permanently be temporarily lose the ability to live stream. I temporarily lost the ability to live stream. YouTube has a wide audience, including kids and minors. We want to share the concern isn't accessible to users who aren't mature enough to handle or understand what is going on, especially with firearms or even what was perceived as one, right? I never perceived this as a firearm, by the way, just so you guys know. Remember, it's always better to err on the side of caution with firearm content, even fake ones. This isn't a fake firearm. It's not a firearm at all. It doesn't fire. It's not a firearm. It's a prop. By understanding YouTube's policies and being mindful of how you portray firearms, you can avoid the future violations. I hope you understand that I did my best to have our team take a look at your appeal. If you have any further questions or clarifications, please let me know. I did. I replied and said, "Are you kidding me? YouTube has a wide audience, including kids and minors, ? I always set my videos to not made for kids because I don't want kids watching any of my content. The quote-unquote firearm, using the term firearm in your email when it's not a firearm, it's a toy, prop, a display item. It doesn't function in any way, shape, or form. I have a video that I've in response to this ridiculous farce, and I linked my video. Also, by understanding YouTube's policies, I put that in quotations because it's a quote, I've read your policies and they do not say anything about props or cosplay. They drone on about real firearms, and by the way, YouTube have thousands of those on their platforms that are in direct violation of the firearms policy that you guys have in place. My quote-unquote gun, it's literally foam and PVC pipes glued together to look like an in-game gun. Your very own policy states, here are some examples of content that isn't allowed on YouTube live streams that feature someone transporting firearms from place to place, such as by carrying them or traveling them by car, truck, or vehicle. Note, this does not include firearms in video games. This is a firearm. This is a firearm from a video game. It even includes a screenshot from the game. So I included the screenshot. I included a screenshot from Darktide to show them that it's a copy of that. And I got a reply today. I didn't check my emails before stream because obviously I'm setting up stream. 7:35 p.m. 52 minutes ago, sorry. This will be the first time I'm reading this. So this is the first time. The reason I've stopped the music is because I need to clarify this. Hi, I'm wearing Cosplay. Thanks for getting back to us. Okay. This is Chrissy taking over this thread in the meantime. I do apologize for the delay in our response. I understand your frustration. It's clear you put a lot of effort into your cosplay and video. Oh my god, they used the word cosplay and oh my god, this is a human. I think I got through to a human. Good god. You put a lot of effort into your cosplay and video, and it's upsetting to be flagged for something you believe shouldn't apply. No, okay. I can grasp the time and effort that you've exerted on your channel. As I took the liberty to check the information on this thread, it appears that my colleague was able to forward the information you have shared to our internal team for review. Be assured that we will immediately let you know. Oh wow! Oh, so it is a human. There are spelling mistakes. Be assured that oh god, this is bad. Hold on. Be assured that when we will immediately let you know, one we receive. This is real, by the way. I'm actually having trouble reading this. This is actually real. Be assured that when we will immediately let you know. One, we receive an update about this. Feel free to circle back if you have any further concerns. All the best, Chrissy. That was hard to fucking read. Jesus wept. That was so hard to read. That one bit was difficult. Hey, Tom does stuff. How you doing? Welcome. That was difficult to read. So I'm trying to figure out now that what she said. So. As I took the liberty to check the information in this thread, it appears that my colleague was able to forward the information you shared to our internal team for review. Be assured that we will immediately let you know. Be sure... Right, I'm going to try and fix this in my head. Be assured, instead of be assure, be assured that, instead of when, it should be assured that we will immediately let you know when we receive an update about this. There we go. Feel free to circle back if you have any further concerns. All the best, Chrissy. So, I am looking forward to their reply. So this is email 1. So they sent me an email 1, 2, 3. This is email number 4. I'm not convinced that was written by a human. Neither am I, Wargamer Girl. Neither am I. We all understand they wouldn't do this to a bigger cosplay channel like Punish Props or Odin Builds. This is purely pretty oversmall content. Yeah, pretty much. That's politicians' talk that you believe doesn't apply. Yeah, right. Hello, adult children. You're telling me. Tom does stuff. Welcome, by the way. God, I failed English, but I sound like I can't spell. It's difficult. I had a hard time reading that. Removes glasses, rubs eyes, replaces glasses. If I had glasses, that's literally what I'd be doing. I'd be like, wait a minute. I had to literally go, hold on a sec, and break it apart. Lol, wow, I guess I can believe they don't know what a firearm looks like. They really don't. My brain would shut down after trying to read that once. I'm just happy that I'm severely dyslexic, by the way, and I had to break that apart as I read it. So I had to take out the words they'd put in incorrectly. But honestly, be assured that when we will immediately let you know when we receive an update about this, feel free to circle back with any concerns. That's mad. That is fucking mad. Anyway, that was a reply from YouTube. So that's awesome. I have no other updates from that. I know, by the way, I hope you liked my news intro, which I should start using more. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, I should have had rant mode on and mad cam and I tell you, Wargamer Girl, I have a bunch of random crap all over my stream deck that I can use, and it's such a fucking fun show. I love it. I can't believe that I got a reply so from my previous email. My previous email was just me being like, this is fucking ridiculous. And they replied. I'm happy they replied. With a real person, by the way. I was hard-pressed to think that the person before wasn't a real person. By the way, Tom Does Stuff, welcome to the Iron Warrior Cosplay live stream. We're currently painting my Nerf gun today. So welcome. I hope you enjoy the stream of me painting my Nerf gun. Tom Does Stuff. You ain't the only neurodivergent Monaro cosplay. I'm starting a diagnosis at the moment. Oh, fair enough. But yeah. Also, you can't show... Oh, God. I love... The memes, by the way, are fire. These memes are fire. Just look through Rolodex to find replacement words spelled wrong. Are they with you? Well, no, that's the thing, right? I just read that as it was sent to me, but then I had to then fix it, which is usually the other way around. Someone usually has to fix my grammar errors or spelling mistakes or something like that. But this was somebody from YouTube, so that's interesting. But hey, it is what it is. But can I just say, we're live. We're here on YouTube. I have a members goal down there. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Down there. I have a members goal. And I'm happy. I was very unhappy that night, by the way. The night I got taken down. You should have been here. I was livid. But yeah. Welcome to everyone here. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. True. Gotta give props, pun intended, for you to replying. Right? I will keep you updated if you want, Wargamer Girl. And thank you again, by the way, for just everything and being here and replying and retweeting my video and stuff like that. And I really appreciate it. It genuinely means a lot. If you guys haven't already, please go check out Wargamer Girl. Go check out her channel. Awesome channel. I just subscribed and I've been having a look recently. Okay, so let's just flip my Nerf gun over. I have to hold it this time because this bit, it's sat on top of the metal dowel. So the metal pin, even the little screw that I've put underneath it for the the strap for the shoulder strap, so I needed to hold it for this one, so it'll wobble a little bit, but it's fine. What I can see right now is, you know, there's a meme, and I think it's Homer Simpson. You know, I think it's Homer. It's the one where he's going like something's not quite right, and I just want to make a meme, and it goes like, YouTube AI, is it a gun? like can't tell if real brain melting. It does not compute. How is the back of the toy gun facing the other way? But yes, we're here, we're having fun. I can show you guys how I paint this toy. Anyone joining now, by the way, who has no fucking idea what's happened, this would be hilarious just to see them just go like, wait a minute. What? But yeah, this is the only way I can do it. So, and I wanted part 3 to be up because I'm a completist. I want to make sure it's all complete and all done. Do you know what? Can you tell me, because I don't know the joys of repainting Nerf guns for cosplay use? You're telling me, Tom, right? You're telling me. Can someone please tell me what it is? I just typed in like long Nerf gun, and that's what I got. So I don't really know what it is, but it's there, you know, it exists. I just Google searched it and found it and was like, cool, that'll do. It looks like what I'm after, you know. So now I'm just changing brush so I can just paint right up to the edge detail here, because the less I mess up the edge detail, the better, because if it'll be just less I have to paint over, that's all. It's some sort of sniper. I've got that Nerf gun. You've got this Nerf gun that I'm repainting on stream. That's awesome that you've got this Nerf gun that I'm repainting. I'm just waiting for somebody who owns the Nerf gun to be like, hey, wait a minute, I recognize that flaw. So I'm just painting the edges here of my Nerf gun. Well, I've got to get back to work. Have fun with the stream. Glad you could be here. Hey, Wargamer Girl, thank you. Seriously, thank you so much for being here. And you get one of these, by the way. You get a...
You bloody legend. See you around, mate.
You get one of those. Thank you so much, Wargamer Girl, for coming here and being awesome and just being yourself. Have a wonderful night. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. That was almost a minute. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. There we go. But yeah. No, I mean, they just realized... No, I mean, I've just realized what you have done. What do you mean, what you realize what I've done? I've not done anything. This is perfectly fine. This is me just repainting my Nerf gun. Quiet, the feds are watching. Oh, it's a long strike. I know what a long strike is. I didn't know that. I'll tell you what, I didn't know. My friend has a long strike, so... Just gotta do this. There we go. Well, I hope everyone is enjoying this Nerf gun painting stream. I know I am. Again, can I just be completely real for a second? I genuinely apologize for the jankiness and bullshit that this stream is, because I'm a completist and I want to make sure that I get all 3 streams out of me painting this gun. And, you know, even if right at the end of the stream, you know, I just go, there you go, that's how you paint it, and then I just use, you know, the thumbnail or something, or I'll edit the video and I'll put a picture of it in, or some bollocks, you know what I mean? Just something to do it. But right now, this, by the way, is just the underlay. The underlay! This is the underlay. And it's like it's just a sand color. It's not white, but the reason it's a sand color is because wood is quite light inside, isn't it? So what I'm doing is I'm doing this, and I will show you guys how I do it, because I really do want to show you guys like how I did my bolt cutters and stuff. So So I'm just going to... Ooh, I got a little bit on the trigger, but that doesn't matter because it's plastic and it's a Nerf gun. It would make a good las gun for a Star cosplay. Good! I'm glad you think this gun would make a good Star... starter las gun for a cosplay. I'm glad you think it would. So, yeah. Anyway. Tell you what, though, this is a pain in the ass because I have to watch out all the time. And I've been like, oh, I can't show any of it on the camera. Oh, gotta watch out. It's a fucking pain in the ass. There we go. Painting it on the stream. I do have this, like, gut-wrenching feeling that if I did get rid of the image and be like, it's fine, we'll be fine, it'll get taken down, like, immediately. Because I just have a feeling they're watching me now. Because... like I said, it's entirely... also, this stream isn't monetized. So, I mean, I'd appreciate it if you guys could help out, but this stream isn't monetized. I'm making no monies from this stream, which sucks balls. But it is what it is. It's all because of the YouTubes. Wait, that was close. I've got 2 pieces of tape here, by the way, that behind here. You can't see it, but there's 2 pieces of tape right here that tell me where I can put it. Oh god, my chair is so broken. I still can't believe they got back to me. I'm genuinely shocked. Hold on, let me just... I've had to learn to hide my phone. Got a message. Somebody. There we go. Harry, do you remember shooting Harry with... yes, I did. Yes, I do. And I did. And it was funny. I just like... it was great. I used an Alpha Strike Tiger to make my Catch-Chan shotgun. That's quite cool. But the thing is, right, it works so well. If you're like, shit, I've just gone into cosplay. I don't know how to... like, I don't know how to get into it. I need to make sure, like, I have a weapon or whatever, so it looks like something from the game that I'm playing. It's like, okay, fantastic. But then you have to figure out, oh, damn. You know, what do I get? And it's like, Nerf. Nerf have everything you could ever need. Nerf have everything. There's not a single thing that Nerf doesn't have that would just screw you over. So you can be like, I get a shotgun, sand everything down, use milliput or whatever to cover up like things that you don't want to, like, one on it. You can Dremel stuff down. Thing is, you could even cover it in foam, wrap it in foam, so that, and still keep it functional. I have a Nerf sawn off shotgun. It used to be the long shotgun with, you know, and it breaks apart and the things pop out. I used to have, my friend used to have one of those. Oh, did I have one? Oh, no, I had the BB shotgun. Sorry, he had the Nerf one. And he cut the barrels off it and made me this sawn off shotgun thing. But what he did was he cut the end of the handle off and milliput this rounded stock to it. It's really awesome. And put a piece of copper pipe in it. And you pull a piece of rope and it cocks the gun, and then you can still shoot it. And it's incredible. I absolutely love it. I actually need to repair it. There's a little repair I need to do on it. I swear I had to buy one thing that's fair. Don't worry though. When you keep cosplaying and keep doing stuff, eventually you'll be like, I'll just make one. And you'll buy 2 pieces of PVC pipe and you'll glue them together. And then you'll buy some foam and you'll cut it to a shape and you'll glue them together. And you'll be like, oh my god, now I've got like a shotgun shape. And it'll be awesome. It'll be so awesome. I'm just checking. Oh, no. Oh. Those stairs that Mr. Titan have just shared in the Iron Legion section. Oh. Right, so I'm just checking a few little bits and bobs. My stream on my YouTube streaming is way behind. Just don't want people to see my code. I'm going to check how far ahead we are. Because I'm worried that... Check how far ahead we are. Oh, well, never mind. Then we're bang on. Because basically I get a preview of my stream on YouTube Studio, on the live section, where I can change stuff and whatever. And it's way behind. I'm still painting this, and even though I'm just waiting for it to dry. So it's weird. This zombie looks familiar. Yes, indeed. Okay, we have Berry Cutter. What do you think of my Nerf gun? The memes, by the way. Oh, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's share the memes. I have to share the memes. Right, that's it. Hold on. We're sharing your memes. Bionic, your memes, they are being shared. They're too funny not to. They're too funny not to. This is so funny. Okay. Right, so let's go to my share screen. Okay, so let's minimize a few things because I don't want people to see what is going on. Don't want you guys to see too much of how the sausage is made, if you get what I mean. Right, okay, show and folder. Okay, so I need... Okay, downloads. Okay, right, minimize... Oh god, where have they gone? Ah, son of a bitch. Right, hold on 2 seconds. I'm just going to find them and save them again. Click, save image. There they are. They are in downloads. Cool, they're in downloads. Awesome. I wanted to check where the fuck they were. They're in downloads. Right, I have to show you guys these. This might seem janky, but this is going to be worth the effort. Trust me. Right, and I've saved these now, by the way, so these are going to be too funny. Right, okay. You guys ready? So, let's get this up. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's have a quick gander. Right, screen capture. Yes, that monitor. Yes, good. And then show. Right, okay, here's the first meme. This is the first meme. Honest fucking God, right? Good meme, I agree. Just show the Discord chat. No, I'm not going to show the Discord chat just in case. Start a stream to share your cosplay. Do a stream painting a fake foam gun. Get done over by YouTube. Get done over by YouTube. We have this one. I wore a cosplay. Community, I wore a cosplay. What did it cost? Everything. I thought that was fucking hilarious. This one's fucking amazing. You can't show fake prop guns. Nerf gun. I love it. Hey, Thomas! Welcome. Thomas, welcome. This one's probably my favorite. Corporate needs you to find the difference between these two pictures. Sorry, between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Honestly, I can't tell you how much I love these memes. I really, really do. And I will, by the way, I will be posting these onto my Facebook page, onto my cosplay page, after stream. 100%. I can't not. It's way too funny. So welcome everyone. Welcome, Berry Cutter. Welcome. It's a long time no see. But yeah, so this is starting to dry nicely now, so I'm going to get ready to do another coat. I would dry it with my heat gun, but there's a trick to it, and I don't want to let it completely dry. It doesn't need to dry fully. Thomas does have got to go. Bye, Harry Scary Mushroom. Have a good one. See you soon. You could take my Nerf gun for meme purposes if you like. Oh my god, that'd be amazing, because I don't own, I do own a Nerf gun, but it's been painted and converted to look like a sawn-off shotgun, so I can't really use that one either. But yeah, as you can see, I'm rotating this perfectly without without rotating the Nerf gun. So it's because it's broken. I broke the Nerf gun, so I'm only painting this side today. I'm painting this for a small child who wants a toy gun, and I'm painting it for him. Whatever YouTube needs to just not fucking bother me. I cannot believe it. Here's the crazy thing, right? Here's the balls to the road insane thing. I held this on Twitch multiple times, even pointed it at the camera. Nothing. Twitch are like, it's cool, fam. We know you got cosplay hashtags. It's cool, fam. But they take 50% of your fucking money. So that's, you know. I don't believe you broke the Nerf gun. I believe you mastered the Matrix. Yes, I did. I've broken my Nerf, but I have broken it. See, the gun and the sting are the wrong way around. No, I'm joking. I have the exact one in the image. You have this one. You have this one. I didn't know you had this one. Is it blue? Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to borrow it then. I really need to borrow it. Oh, good god for the memes. I need to borrow it. Okay, hold on. Let me just check this. Okay, cool. Awesome. Right. So, now, I need to wash my paintbrushes. Got to be careful washing my paintbrushes around my screens and stuff, but it's fine. It should be okay. Oh, I forgot to change my water, didn't I? Oh, whatever. But yeah. So anyway, I like I said, I went onto YouTube and looked up all the different things that they told me, you know, in their firearms policy that weren't allowed. There's everything. Everything in their firearms policy is on YouTube. That's against YouTube laws, if you will. So yeah, it's just a fucking pain in the ass, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll have this little back and forward with them. I'll probably still stay on the platform because I do need somewhere to stream. And you know, I've moved to YouTube now. It's taken me a while to transfer over. Yeah, so my girlfriend has just seen the stream. So that's awesome. Like I said, it's the only way I could do it. It's the only way I could do it because YouTube suck my dick. Okay. What brush soap do you use? I don't use any. I don't use any brush soap at all. I just use plain water, and I clean the brushes so that they go back to basically exactly what they were before I used them. I just try and keep the shape. Like for example, this one. This one's just really nice. It's really good, and it just, yeah. So I don't use any brush soap. Don't get me wrong, I was gonna, but, you know, I just use water. But, Berry Cutter, if I could borrow it, I would be eternally grateful, because there would be memes I could do with that. Oh god, there'd be so much. I'm really sorry about the waste of paint. I do hate wasting paint, I really do. But, you know, sadly there's nothing I can do about it because I've used the amount I needed, but I needed to mix up a certain amount. I can take it. Nice. Thank you. YouTubers helping YouTubers. That's literally all I've been seeing as of late. With Wargamer Girl, now Berry Cutter. Really appreciate it. If you guys like hilarious game content with a VTuber, you know, not like I do here, but with like a character, like a VTuber character. If you guys like that kind of stuff, please go follow my very good friend Berry Cutter. Have a look at their channel. Tell me what you guys think. They produce really awesome content. They've been on YouTube for... How long have you been on YouTube now, actually? I don't actually know how long you've been on YouTube. This chair is so broken. Yeah, I was going to say how long you've been on YouTube, but you know what? I don't remember how long you've been on YouTube. God, these memes are so funny. These beams are perfect. Okay. Right. There we go. Right. A couple of years-ish. We'll say 2 years then. We'll say 2.5. So, with your Nerf gun painted like a sand color. Oh, you bastard. That's my beard hair. Get off. And your beard hair gets on your prop. It's fine. Just dab it away a little bit. There we go. I should do my own thing and work on more live stuff next. Seriously, guys, go check out Berry Cutter. Really, really awesome. Yeah, Paul Harrell is on YouTube, so this enforcement of the rules is purely arbitrary. It's insane. Once you've done this, next is Point Umber. Point Umber, boss. Is it burnt umber? Hold on, let me check. Do you know it's not burnt umber? I was about to screw up. It's raw sienna, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's raw sienna next. Wow, that was going to go very badly if I had painted that on first. Wow. That would have been awkward. I would have painted it all on and just gone, well... Gonna be a different kind of wood texture now. But yeah, there you go. Cool. You can always just test stuff. But yeah. Good God, what happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to you, YouTube? What happened to you? Anyway. Some of my brushes need a bit of reshaping. I'm looking to decent soap conditioner. Do you know what, right? There's the brushes I look after. For example, like this one. Let's jump back to here. Like, for example, this one. This is my, like, angled brush. I look after this one. Yeah, it's got a little bit... Oops, sorry. It's got a little bit of, like, staining on it and whatever, but I use it a lot. Same with this one. This is, dead straight. It's one of my, everyday brushes. I use a lot of these brushes. But this one is, like, my workhorse brush, right? It's, like... it's the boy, it's the one I use for like my stippling effects, stuff like that. And as you can see, it has, well, I say as you can see, come on, focus. As you can see, it's seen better days. It's splaying and it's got a big hole in the middle of it and whatever. But I need this brush like this because it's how I get a lot of my textures and stuff. I used this to do all the metal work on my Nerf gun. And then this is my brand new 1-inch mop brush. And it's like a makeup brush. It's super soft too. This thing is seriously. But like I said, I keep all my brushes in really good shape. I even keep them in covers as well. See, I even keep them in covers. I like to make sure, like for example, this is my mop brush. I have a 19mm mop brush, and I keep it nice and flat. Let me see if I can get to focus. There you go. I keep it nice and flat. You see? It looks really nice. But this is my Thompson's 10-year roof seal brush. And it's super cheap. I bought a pack of, I think it was a pack of 7 or 8 brushes for like £2.50. And this is my Thompson's 10-year roof seal brush. And it just roof seals. That's all this does. Now you're probably wondering, like, well, you use a what is it, a 2-inch, a half-inch. So you use a half-inch brush to paint your props and stuff? Yes, I do, because if you use a brush that's too big, you apply too much roof sealer, and there is such thing as too much roof sealer. You need to do it in layers. So that's why I use that. But yeah, I have a lot of brushes. I keep them in good shape. Oh, actually, speaking of brushes that I keep in good shape, hold on, check it out. Let me show you these guys. I keep these guys in like perpetually good shape, like always in good shape. These are my artist brushes. I use these for detailing and stuff. The white ones here are all square brushes. And all of these ones are like fine detail brushes. But yeah, they're really awesome. I enjoy them. They all work really well. Wait. Go back to roof sealer. Any tips? Yeah, you know I'm the king of roof sealer, right? You know I'm the king of Thompson's 10-year roof sealer. I hope you understand that I am Mr. John Roof Sealer, right? That is a tin of Thompson's area. Brighton Breeze, welcome. Welcome, Brighton Breeze. That's a nice brush case. Yeah, it's called Rock Ninja. I got it off Amazon. It's really awesome. And what's really cool about it, check this out. you can unvelcro it. I don't unvelcro it often. And you can do that with it. Really awesome. I don't do that often with it, because, well, I don't need to. I just keep it flat and close it when I don't use it. But I have a bunch of these amazing brushes. My girlfriend got me another set as well, so I have another set of brushes. And also a number 3 palette knife. I love a number 3 palette knife. It mixes paint really well. I just sometimes use a lollipop stick usually, because if I'm just going to rub it in circles, I'm not going to use a palette knife. But if I'm going to use a palette knife to do stuff, then I'll use a palette knife. But yeah, Rock Ninja, super cheap on Amazon. I don't buy anything ridiculous, you know. How to apply, I forgot when you told me MCM. Right, so get a 1/2 inch, 1 inch would be alright, but get a 1/2 inch brush, right? Fucking ruin it, okay? Don't, like, make sure you clean it after with roof seal or whatever, right? But get a brush like this, soak in a bit of water, and just bash the shit out of it on, like, a rock or something. And just ruin it so it's like that. So it's all splayed out and messed up, right? What you do then is get your roof sealer, dip this vertically, don't lift it, like, don't get a dollop of it on it. Dab it into your, like, really dab it into your roof. I realized I was doing that. But really just dab it into your roof sealer until it, like, fills up the middle of the brush and whatever. And then when you get your piece of foam, you dab it, the whole thing. And you can get a lot of it and just dab it on and dab it on and dab it on and dab it on. Don't ever brush it on if you want the textured effect. If you want it to look like my armor, I'll go get my armor. Hold on, let me get my armor. Oh my god! Both the wheels! An accident has happened. Both the wheels have come off now. That's awesome. This is my chess piece for my Deathcore of Krieg, right? It has texture all over it. See all the different textures and stuff? I don't know how well the camera picks up. I really hope it picks up well for you guys to see. Can you guys see all the different texture? See all the textures and stuff? And on this side, the light picks it up really well. Now, all this texture, all this roughness, I did with Thompson's 10-year roof sealer. Now, what's even better is, see, there's random patches. I'm going to try to get my finger out. See, there's random patches like this? All that is once the Thompson's 10-year roof sealer is dry, leave it for 24 hours to dry. After you've dabbed it on, so get your brush. All you do is you dab it on like this. Just dab, dab, dab. Don't ever brush. Dab, 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 right? And amazing chest ahead. Look at, check it out. You dab, 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 get it all on or whatever. We'll let it dry for 24 hours. That texture will stay there. Then, get your roof sealer again, and in random places, just dab it here and there and everywhere. Don't do a lot of it. As you can see, I've barely done any of it. Like, see, there's like 2-3 patches there. It's like a patch over here. It just makes it look a bit more weathered and old. When you dry brush this then, you could use this to dry brush the silver on, if you're doing silver. Dry brush this on. Black first, silver after. Do silver in little increments. Because the darker you go, if you mix like a pewter or a gunmetal grey and you do it nice and dark, do that as a first layer, you can then add silver on top of it and silver on top of it. And then you get this textured, weathered. See how it's like dark in some places? Dark here and lighter here and darker here. And it's all... You can see, and when the light catches it, when you get... This is a photography light, by the way. It's just a constant white light. But... This, it's like a studio light. When you get your photos taken, this is what it'll look like. Now, a tip for you, this is laser etched into the foam. This is an Aquila I put on, right? When you're using roof sealer, I could easily fill this with roof sealer and you'll never see it again. So when you're doing roof sealer, try and be gentle around things like this. If you have things inlaid, or if you have, like, let's say you had a square here that was 10 mil and it had a hole in it that was 10 mil just for a bit of detail in your armor, or like a chaos star or something that's like on the armor. If you pull your brush, if you're brushing it, it'll catch on all the edges and you'll get these horrible, like smeared. It's just really, and then you have to like peel them off and then repaint it. It's horrid. But once you do that, you're good to go. If you do want a smooth surface, right? If you do want a smooth surface, honest to fucking God to you, smooth surface, roof sealer, paint it on with a brush, like paint it on with a brush, even the shitty brush I'm saying, you just paint it on with this, just paint it on, right? Once you're done with that, get a sponge roller, a dry one. Don't dip it into the paint. Just dry, nothing on it, and just roll it over it. Then you get rid of all those paint lines, and it's smooth as silk. So you can do a bunch of different things with roof sealer. That's why I love it so much. It's really, it's like jack of all trades. It'll do a bit of everything, you know. It'll do smooth, it'll do rough, it'll do textured. You can even, once it's dry like this, if you get a bit of sandpaper and keep sanding in one spot, it'll start peeling off because of the friction and everything. It'll start peeling off. You can then start peeling it off. You could do like rust patches. You can paint the foam that's underneath it and do rust patches. It's really cool. But yeah. So, I saw you have Tom Sustain Roof Sealer. Well done. Did you get black or grey? I have a small tin of grey. That my girlfriend got me as a gag gift, but I'm using it. And I have... Oh, where's the big fucker as well? I have the big one over there. I have the 4-litre black one as well over there. Where's the other one? I think I have another one as well. I have one that's half used. It's here somewhere. I have one that's half used somewhere. Another meme. YouTube after watching Joe of Chaos stream 3.1. This motherfucker. But yeah, I hope that works for you. I hope that was an okay little tutorial for you. Hope that's all right. I hope that works. Yeah. So good. Black roof sealer is good. I love black roof sealer because just takes silver really well. Don't get me wrong, the grey stuff, the reason, I'll tell you what, I've taken to the grey stuff a little bit as of late. I painted this Nerf gun. With grey roof sealer and textured it and everything. Works exactly the same way, obviously. But what I love about it is you can tell where you've been. Because I prime mine black afterwards, so you can tell where you've sprayed. I prime my roof sealer in the black. Sorry, I prime my gun in like black roof sealer. And then when you spray it black, you're like, have I done that bit? It's really funny. But yeah, good. I'm glad you got that roof sealer, so that's awesome. Now, next up for my Nerf gun is raw sienna, right? Because like we say here on the Joy of Chaos painting stream, no one can cook sienna. It's either raw or burnt. I love that joke, by the way. I really do love that joke. When you said that joke, I was like, that's going to be a thing. I love it. So let me get these out of the way so you guys can see the Nerf gun a bit better. Honest to God. This has to happen, by the way. Like, this whole bullshit has to happen just so I can get this stream done. After this streams will be back to normal. I'll be doing other streams. I'll be doing, like, well, actually, funny I say, like, you know, things go back to normal. They will. At least I fucking hope so. Because I have the tutorial for the LAS coming up. And I discovered that you can do an unlisted video on YouTube. Now, I want to know, are they checking the unlisted videos when I'm quote-unquote live? Because I won't really be live. It'll be unlisted or private. So, can I start building it? And the thing is, I'm worried that when I get to the point where it looks more like what they fear the most, like this Nerf gun, that I won't be able to film any further because they'll be like, oh, you've done it again. So it's like, I don't know what to do. I have a feeling, though, that because I won't be roof sealing it or spraying it or painting it on this tutorial, the tutorial is purely for building it for the prop, for your cosplay cosplay costume. Just use brightly colored foam. Oh my god, so many people have. I love watching people use the floor mats that are brightly colored. I've forgotten his name. He's on the Discord. Hold on, let me find him on the Discord. Oh my god, I gotta find him on the Discord. Where is he? Space Marine Building. Space Marine Building. There you go, Space Marine Building. Build questions. Come on, build questions. There we go. Right, where is he? Where is he? I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. I always forget names. When I need a name, like now, I'm like, my brain's like, what name? I'm like, okay. Oh my god, we're going back now. Where is he? There was this awesome Space Marine on the Discord. He built himself a Space Marine that's completely multicolored. And it's fucking incredible. Where is it? No way! Oh, wait, did he put it in 40k cosplay? I think he just put it in 40k cosplay. Yes, he did. It's in 40k cosplay. Right, cool. Let me find... What's his name? He's here somewhere. Sorry about this, guys. I just can't remember his name, so I need to find his name. Anybody in chat knows, let me know before I find it. The Invisible Cactus. Is it the Invisible Cactus? I hope so. Yeah, the Invisible Cactus. I'm going to take your word on it. But yeah, the Invisible Cactus. He built himself a Space Marine, and it was incredible because it was entirely made out of the random coloured floor matting, and it was fucking incredible. Yeah, the Invisible Cactus. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Bionic. It was the Invisible Cactus. He made it into an Ultramarine in the end, didn't he? If I'm right in saying. It was an Ultramarine in the end. And there you go. Found the picture. Awesome. Yeah, it was so funny. It was so funny. To see it multicolored, I mean. The suit is great. Like, he's done a really good job on it. I love that it's human scale as well. The human scale is really good. Yeah, big blue. Exactly. Love it. Right, okay. Just checking a few last things on Discord before I continue. Right, okay. So, we've got a little poopy brown colour here. A little poopy brown colour. I'm gonna pull this out. Like this. I'm gonna load up the brush, but I'm not gonna load it too much. I need it to be enough that when I just pull along like this, it'll stain. Now, you don't want just full coverage of this, by the way, so bear with me. Don't panic when I say you don't want full coverage, okay? You do need to paint the entire gun, the entire Nerf prop even. Fuck. You need to paint the entire thing. But you don't need a solid coat, is what I mean, right? No, this isn't. This is direct paint. This is just from the tube onto the brush. So this just goes on, right? And I'm just pulling in the same direction the whole time. It needs to be pulled in the same direction all the time. Now, as you probably can see, I'm getting some effects. Kind of, there you go, yeah. See, I'm getting some effects. See, I'm getting some light and dark effects here and there, right? Yes, that kind of thing. I can't say that word, but yes. So what I'm going to do is keep painting it with this for now, in the same direction, if I can. Obviously, there's a limit to how, to, like, back here. I can't do it in the same direction back here, because I'll end up just going all over the place, but I'll see if I can. There we go. So, yeah, you just need to keep an eye on this. So I need to keep going in the same direction as much as possible. Now, when I reach here, I think I'm going to pull in this direction. There we go. Now, remember, the paint underneath isn't completely dry. It's just like touch dry, right? But when you put this brown back on top of it, make sure that's okay. When you put this brown back on top of it, it reactivates essentially and gives you the effect that I'm looking for. So you don't need to, like I said, you don't need to cover the whole thing in a solid color where you can no longer see the color underneath it, because you'll see what happens in the next step. And yes, it's a bit of a poopy color, I know. Like a shit-stained fucking stock. So, from now on, by the way, I'm going to try and keep Discord General open on stream. Because it was handy to know last time that stream had gone down. Because with Twitch, for example, when stream goes down, the chat's still active and you can still see it and it'll still tell you even though the stream has gone down. So that was handy, whereas with YouTube it doesn't. It just shits a brick and they just stop you and then that's it. God damn it, I really have to watch out. Right. But even now you can kind of see, right? You can kind of see what I mean. See how it's creating light and dark streaks. And thing is, then you just add more. But remember, not to just fully cover it. You don't do it as one solid color. That's why you don't dry the layer underneath. Now, this top bit I'm going to do in a different direction because I'm not going to turn the Nerf toy the other way. What's it called? A long strike. Long strike. Because it's a longer gun. There you go. I'm going to go back in the same direction now. Now, occasionally, during this painting process, I advise that, see here, for example, see here where my brush is. It's quite light here, okay? I'm going to load up the brush quite a lot, right? And I'm going to just pull in one direction. Now, you see how that's really stained that now, right? So I'm going to keep doing that. But try and pull it and pull it and pull it and pull it, where it takes some of it away, but then leaves the majority of it behind. Now, obviously, back here it's a bit difficult because obviously it's this detail bit, but I'm just going to try and there we go, pull it that way a little bit just to get that in there. So let me just flip this over. Now, same here. I was a bit too get away. I was a bit too light with this, so it's good now. You can go back like that, and you can go back and start pulling through again, right? Now, if you use too much, like I have a little bit here, over here, some of the original underlay, the black underlay, the original black is starting to come through. So I need to be careful over here now. So I'm going to load up the brush a bit and try and manually there we go. Just try and get rid of that. Now then, do you see here now? Do you see how? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Razzie, you got it. See what I mean? So this is how I do it. And this, by the way, if you want to know exactly what brush I'm using a 19mm or a 3/4 Winsor & Newton one stroke 666 brush. The number of the beast. Now, this effect, right? This effect is nice. I love this effect, but this is too bright. This is not a dark grain. Now, to me, when it comes to Nerf guns from Warhammer that go pew pew pew, I would prefer them to be darker. So that'll be the next step. But we have to wait for this bit to dry fully, and you'll see why. So I'll be using my heat gun to dry this. But heads up, people of YouTube. I'm going to get my heat gun. I'm going to be like back here. I'm going to be like pa 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 pa. I'm going to be like back here, because if you're holding it here, where the end of this brush is the heat, that distance, this will bubble immediately. The paint will dry so much that it'll create air pockets underneath it. You're going to have to sand that back and get rid of them. It's a pain in the ass. I prefer to do it as far back as possible. Now, by the way, as well, you're wondering, like, oh, he's turning it over. The skull on the Nerf gun is holding the end of it up. Now, this side you can see is a bit heavy, right? So what I need to do now is I need to try and get that same effect. So I just load the brush up and try, if you can, to get a few longer ones here and there. You can see why I wanted this to turn into a bit of a tutorial, but sadly, well, it's going to happen last stream, but it's not going to happen this time. That's a bit too much. So, right here, I've done a mistake, okay? And I admit that. Let me just get rid of some of the excess paint on my brush. There's 2 there. I'm going to do a 3rd up here. I'm going to do a 3rd up here. I was a bit nervous with how the top bit was going to go, but it seems to be going okay. That actually looks a lot better. I don't know if you can see it on camera. But here, there's a bit too much. So, I'm going to grab an entirely dry brush that I've not used. This is solid as a rock, so I'm just going to break it. There we go. Now it's soft again. I am now going to just pull a lot of this off. And I know I'm just rubbing it onto my hand, but that's literally the beauty of it. You just rub it onto your hand. Now, because the brush is entirely dry, I've been able to pick up a lot of that, right? So, I'm going to use that brush later. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pick up the remainder of this brown and fix what I just did. And there you go. So the wood grain is continuing there. So let's just fill in a little bit of this. Grab what's left on the palette. Do a little wood grain there, a little wood grain there. Now remember, I don't want you guys to think that I learnt this technique overnight. I didn't. This took me like 2.5 hours of just fucking around and finding out. Because I like to, if I can, get a decent, like, scrap piece of 10mm foam. Good God. I get a good, decent scrap piece of 10mm foam. And I'll roof sealer it smooth, and then I'll roller it. Then, once I've done that, I will do my absolute best then to test out different, like, color theories and stuff and different techniques. It's how I was able to do the leather for the gas mask. I don't know if I told you guys that. I did the leather for the gas mask. Now, there's a bit too much here, so I'm going to do this. Pick up a bit, get rid of it. Ooh, actually, I take a bit more of that off. And then just grab a ton of that and just go like that. Hey, that looks mint. Ah, that looks mint. I'm really happy with that. Now, looking at this, I've got 1, 2, I've got 3 now. This is quite nice, right down by the bottom of the stock there. I would like another one up here, but it's already a bit, like, wet up there. So I'm going to just dry it off a little bit with this. Get the excess paint off. You can use a paper towel or something, but you don't have to use your hand. I just use my hand. There you go. Sorry, I had to concentrate on that bit because it wasn't, because it's on an edge. It's hard to get it to go around. Like if you were turning a piece of wood, if you were lathing it, or for example, like making this shape, for example, it would follow it around. And I'm just having a little bit of a hard time getting it to follow it around. So I'm using a different technique a little. I've not done this kind of thing before on this kind of curve. I've done the rounded handles of the done the rounded handles, but I've not done this. So there we go. Cool. So I'm happy with this, right? I'm actually going to add a little bit more here. There we go. So I'm pretty happy with this bit so far. I'm more happy. You turn my Nerf gun around. I'm happier with this side, but it is what it is. But don't worry too much about that. It's time to dry. So, what we're going to do, I'll turn into a robot for a bit, but I'm going to try not to talk. I'm just going to dry it. So, I'll let you guys listen to the tunes for a bit, and we'll just go from there. this does take a little bit of time because of the layers. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves in chat or ask any questions. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys might have. If you guys want to know what specific paints I use, where do I get them and stuff like that, you know, anything you need to know, just let me know. I will need to cut for a drink at some point. Because, damn, I'm thirsty. But yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys the other night. But obviously better. This isn't exactly better. My list of paints, right. Let me know when you've got like a notepad open or a sheet of paper or something. I really have to dry this now, so I'm going to get a little bit closer without creating bubbles. Just moving very quickly. I just have to make sure this is bone dry before the next step. That's why the bulk cutters I did took me like a good, decent afternoon. But yeah. But if you need time to get a notepad or a pen or open a notepad on your PC or whatever, let me know. I'll give you the list of paints I'm going to use or have used and going to use. So notepad acquired. Nice. Okay. So starting off, there's two ways you can do the first layer. I can shut that off for a bit. I can feel the heat coming off this thing. But it's still very wet. Is wet. The first paint is called Sand. And when I say sand, it's by Artist Acrylic and all-purpose acrylic paints. I'll show you. So that you don't, you know. There you go. So this is the first one. I get this at the range. In Carmarthen, I get this at the range. Now, to make it easier for you, buy this or buy two of these. If you're doing a Nerf gun like mine, buy two of these, just so you have stock. They're super cheap, by the way. They're super, super cheap. This is what I use the first layer. So, the first layer for this Nerf gun, this color, this light color here, is this. But, as you saw, I needed more. So, I've learned the two paint, three paint sometimes, two paint usually, method of mixing this, which I use burnt umber and white with a touch of yellow to get this color. To make it easier for you, just buy this color. Just buy sand, okay? Now, my next colors and my next paints, I'm going to show you. So let's go here. First off, this is my box, 2 layers worth of the artist paints, of these paints. Move it over my face. There, these paints that you just saw, this is my box, okay? I found this at an art shop for 20p. It's the exact same color. It's just sand. This is called Rose Vanilla, but it's the same color. It's identical. Rose Vanilla is no different, okay? I even have, I think, in here somewhere, because I did buy more than one when I bought it. Hold on. Rummages through fucking paints. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay. Oh, well, actually, no, I ran out, didn't I? Did I? Either way, this is exactly the same. This is called Rose Vanilla. I recommend going to get sand. Sand is just, it works. You don't have to find Rose Vanilla, because Rose Vanilla might be different elsewhere, but I just found it in a shop for super cheap. This is sand, okay? So that's from the range, right? Now, my next paint that I used over the top of this, so let me show you again. The next paint I used over the top of this to get the wood grain detail. Can I just ask, what do you guys think of the wood grain detail, by the way? Do you guys like it? I'm quite proud of it, if I'm honest. This side's quite wet still. I'm quite proud of it so far. Oops, there we go. Quite proud of it so far. The next color I use over this is this raw sienna, right? And it's by a company called Winsor & Newton. Now, these paints, they are cheap. They are cheap. They're not super cheap, but they are cheap, right? They're not like £16 a bottle. They're like, I think they're $5.99 each or $4.99 each. Let me check for you because I want to make sure I'm telling you the right. So Windsor, Newton, the range. There you go, Winsor & Newton, the range. No, those are watercolors. Nope, those are watercolors. That's not what I want. Watercolors are not what I use. Winsor & Newton. Oh my god, where it... Alright, hold on. Winsor & Newton. Acrylic. There you go. Winsor & Newton. Acrylic paints. The range. Oh god, yeah, they do the pots as well, don't they? Here you go. These are £6.99 each. These, okay? So, sand is the first colour. If you want, mix your own. If you want to mix your own, it's white. It's white, cadmium yellow, and burnt umber. But I'll explain that in a second. So raw sienna. That's the next one. They're $6.99 each. Okay. How many fluid ounces? These are 4.0 US fluid ounces. 120 milliliters. 120 mil. That's that color. Then. Next, which I'm going to have to wait for this to dry first, but next, I will use... It's not very... Hold on. I've got paint over it. I'm going to clean it up for you a little bit. It's not coming clean. Next, I'll be using burnt umber. So umbers are really good. Umbers are really good for wood grain. Don't just use brown, because brown is... You know, I have just a straight up brown. It's raw umber. And it's just brown, and it doesn't work very well because burnt umber gives you a deeper hue. I know this is darker, but this gives you the hue that you need to make the wood look like wood. If you want, like I did with my bolt cutters, I added a bit of black to this, and I know that darkens it down, but it doesn't make it this color, because adding a bit of black to this just makes it a slightly darker burnt umber. Makes it like a slightly darker burnt umber. You add black to this, it just turns grey. So this is where mixing colors is important. But next I'll be using is the raw, so the burnt umber, sorry. But if you want to mix your own sand, just so I can tell you, you need 3 colors. Titanium white, again, 4 fluid ounces, 120 mil.
A new Iron Warrior has joined our legion.
Alpha Scarb. Alpha Scarb. Alpha. How you doing? Welcome. Titanium white. Mix that with burnt umber that I just showed you now. Was it burnt umber? No, it wasn't. Sorry. Mix that with raw umber. White with raw umber will give you this color, but it won't give you exactly that. So sometimes you might need to keep adding a bit of white to it. But I add the tiniest amount of cadmium yellow to it, and that brings it out a little bit. It sort of gives it the sort of more sandy kind of like skin tone kind of color, like if you're really pale. That's always how I do it. Now, one color I'm telling you that you will always need and that I can't tell you. I can't tell you how amazing this color is, because it's the best color I've ever gotten personally, and it's basically, I used to use this. This is Artist's Noir, so black, but I used to use this Artist's Noir. That's so watery it doesn't cover very well, so I would spray, but sometimes I would need a black to cover it, but I would need three coats of this to get it right. Until I discovered Mars Black. Mars Black. This is deadly. You put a little bit of this on your palette, right? If you just tap that with your brush and then add it onto something, it's black. Try and cover it up. It's a nightmare. So if you're adding this to anything, little bits. Like I've had this a while and I've only used this much. I've used that much. This is all I've used. And it's so deadly, that black. It will cover, believe you me. I have to practice with lipstick. Oh yeah, I recognize the brand name. It's a little over twice the price in the US for the same size tube. What? No, what the hell? 12 quid! Well, $13 even. $12, $13. Jesus Christ. Also, Berrycuts, thank you so much. Red Shadow, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Oi, Daddy Waddy Iron Ultramarine in the Cord wants to know how long you're going to be streaming for, as he will still be going for an hour or so. I'm probably still going to be streaming for a bit. It's 9:37. Shit. I'm going to be still going for a bit. I want to finish this. So let him know I'm still going. Okay, let him know I'm still going, and I've got to finish this. So I'm not going to leave this as it is. I'm going to finish this bit tonight. As for the rest of the Nerf gun, I'm going to do that off stream, because it's exactly the same, but just at the front of the gun. So I'm just going to do this with explanations and stuff to explain to you how I do this. Then we'll go from there. Now, let's get this and continue going. 14 to 15. Now, listen. That is, to me, not worth. I wouldn't buy this. If this was 14 quid or 13 pounds in the UK, I would be like, nope. It's just not worth it. Because of the amount of waste as well. I try and mix the exact right amount that I've got. I try and do it right, but it doesn't always work. So I do end up wiping a lot of it off and throwing it in the bin. But no, I couldn't pay that much. Damn. Oh, Liquitex heavy body acrylics. I want to try them. I've watched SKS Props use them for the longest time, and I want to try them. I want like a whole set. I want like red and I want red and black and silver, or the silver and the pewter, and I want everything. The stone grey. I want to try all of it, but it is so expensive to get it into the UK. It's ridiculous. The only things I can find that are roughly the same is heavy pigment, but it's just not the same, and also it's quite expensive. I'll show you, actually. Hold on. This is Kryla, I think, or Kryla, Cryla, by Daler and Rowney, and it's an artist acrylic silver, and it's heavy body, purest pigment, heavy viscosity. And it's 75 mil, 2.5 US ounces. This silver is so strong, I barely use this. If I'm dry brushing or something, I'll use a little bit of this, but I try and use much lighter silvers if I can, because good God. It's insane. Yeah, they're metallics I've watched him use, like they're golds and stuff, and it just blows my mind, honest to God, to you. Bionic, that's hilarious. Oh, Bionic, I love it. YouTube bot, Iron Warrior, I love it. Dude, that's incredible. I love that. I can't wait to save these. I'm going to post these. I'll credit you, by the way. I'll credit you. They're amazing attacks. We need Cosplay a resource exchange so we can just gift paints overseas. Oh my God, that'd be cool. Witchlight, in before band stream. Now, Witchlight, we're good. We are okay. Have you seen what's been going on, Witchlight? Because if you haven't, let me just show you what I'm drawing currently. This is what I'm drawing currently. This is my Nerf gun that I'm drawing currently. Bionic Entertainment. Seriously, I love the memes. Here you go, Witchlight. I'm just drawing this Nerf gun that I've been painting up. Witchlight's either about to throw an absolute wobbly and laugh his fucking head off, because this is what we've had to... This is what we've had to do. His silence is deafening. It's not orange. That's so good. Witchlight, you got me so good. I thought you meant this was orange. I thought you meant the bits I used here was orange. And I was about to correct you and be like, oh no, it's just raw sienna. Or raw umber. Fuck. Raw sienna. And I didn't realize what you meant. Oh, bro. Oh god, that shit's funny. That shit's funny. Dude, that's funny. That's funny. That's so funny. Well done, Witchlight. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. Still don't know how to cook umber? You're telling me. It was you that made the joke! Brilliant. I was trying to figure out who made the joke, because I literally said it earlier. I said we got raw sienna and burnt umber, and no one knows how to fucking cook it. And I said how much I loved the joke. Now remember, like I said, now that this is drying, by the way, now this is drying more and more, you can get a little bit closer with the heat gun. But for God's sake, keep moving. Don't stop ever. Just keep going, you know. And I do have to gently do this. And then, dry this side. I don't know if you've seen Witchlight, but go to General in the Discord. The memes are just so good. So fucking good. I'm so happy. The memes are incredible. As you can see, the underside isn't like... You know, it's okay. Like, it has kind of a wood grainy... Kind of a wood effect-ish texture to it, you know? But I focus on the sides and stuff the most because that's what most people are going to be seeing. You see what I mean? So... That's what most people are going to be seeing. Sorry, this is just mostly me drying, but it does take a lot to dry. Remember, I did my bolt cutters in like an afternoon. See, that's quite dry now. I just realized this is the wrong side. Ooh, that's still a little bit wet. Message from the Cord. If you haven't seen TNT Guy, send his wishes and have a good night. TNT Guy, I'm so sorry. Did I miss your message? TNT Guy, have an amazing night. Seriously, thanks so much. I really appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful night, and I shall see you very soon on the next stream with the Iron Warrior Cosplay Joy of Chaos painting stream. There will be more streams than just Joy of Chaos painting streams, by the way. It's just I had the Servo Skull to paint, and I had this to do as well. So, but like I said, I will. I'll show you guys the next step. Now, there's a reason this has to be super dry, is because later on, or in a moment, I'll be painting the next bit of it to make it pop a little bit more. But I do have to take some pictures. I'm going to take some pictures. The camera's not very clean. Don't you hate it when your camera isn't very clean? Oh, that's a video. Whoops. Okay. There we go. Gently. Steady. Easy, tiger. Now, if you want to do this effect, let's say you want this kind of wood. You don't want it to be darker than this, right? What you need to do is, you know the layer underneath? I said do a light layer over it. Do a light layer and don't worry about the coverage. If you want to do this effect, cover it hard. Do one big coat, do 2 coats. Do 1 thin coat, let it dry, then do another one. Pengler, have an amazing night. Thank you so much for being here. I know stream is going on a little bit tonight. I know it's extended a little bit. But that's only because I need to just get this done. So I thought I'd do that. Also, where's my stream timer? Oh, there we go. 2 hours. Oh, we've only going 2 hours. That's not bad. Normally it's 2.5 hours. So I'm glad it's not I'm glad it's not too long tonight. So that's good. Love to be here, man. Pengler, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now, like I said, if you want to do this effect, paint it solid sand color, like this color. Paint it solid this color with a little bit of yellow in it if you can, just to give it a bit more of a hue. That way you don't get any of the random black dots that I've got. But the black dots for me, the reason I like the layer underneath it thin is because when I add this bit on top, it starts to get wet again, and then I can pull it like this and make it look like a wood grain texture. Also, when I add the next step, which is burnt umber, it will pop a bit. Now, I always get a little bit nervous about this bit. I never claim to be the best painter. I've never claimed to just say, like, you know, I know what I'm talking about. I wing it. And then when I learn from my just winging it, I can actually put together like a little bit of a, this is how I did it, like guide. Like I roughly did it like this, that kind of thing. That's how I'm able to do this. Please don't think I'm some sort of genuine artist, like, who knows how to mix colors and all this. I still have a color wheel, like a color theory wheel, that tells you what colors complement other colors. I even have like a browns one that shows you like which browns complement other browns, and that's how I was able to do this, because it said like a beech tree is quite light, a beech tree is quite bright, like this almost, like quite a bright beachy color. This darker color is more like a tan color, like you would tan leather, but not as dark, and that kind of thing. So it's awesome. Color wheels are amazing tools. They really, really are. Now, this bit does always worry me. Okay, this bit does always worry me because whoopsie daisy. This bit does always worry me because it has failed in the past, and it all depends on how I do it. Now, I accidentally left this brush out with paint on it. It's the one I used to pick up the paint, so it's gone a bit hard on me, so I'm just cleaning it. There we go. Again, just simple, just a bit of water, and just clean it. Clean it in one direction, never pull it back the other way. Oh, am I wobbling? That shouldn't be wobbling. My table shouldn't be doing that. Well, right. Anyway, so clean this brush up a little bit. Beat the devil out of it. Right. Okay. I've got my my burnt umber there, but before we continue, I am going to cut for a pee break. And grab a drink. So if you guys bear with me, we are going to go be right back. So I shall see you guys in just a moment. Hello all, we are back. Gotta grab myself a drink, had to go pee. Had to go pee and have a drink, take a little break. Because, like, doing this, by the way, like this streaming malarkey, takes a lot out of you a little bit. Like, gotta be on all the time, and it's great. But, yeah, I'm also giving this a bit more time to dry. Now then. I hope we're all having a good time. There's 4 of you here now, which is awesome. I think streaming on a Wednesday night isn't the best in terms of, because it's, it gets late, people have to work the next day and yada yada yada. But I think Wednesday will probably be a day I take off the calendar and like, Dad, don't stream Wednesday nights. But yeah, it's fine. I'm still having a good old time. 49 views so far on the stream. It's been very, very good. Thank you so much, everyone. And the 2 subscribers, Brighton Breeze and Alpha. Thank you so much. Oh, Thursday. Sorry. I'll take Thursday off the calendar. I thought it was Wednesday. My apologies. I thought it was Wednesday, my dudes. But yeah, sorry. I thought it was Wednesday. Thursday. I'll take Thursday off the calendar. Fridays are always good. Fridays and Saturdays. But I'm always busy, usually. But yeah, so I'm just drying my brush off just so it's completely dry. You can't have like a wet brush for this bit. So it's still a bit too wet. But I can't like thank you guys enough for being here. Yeah, my brush is still very wet. Pretty sure most of you right now are US-based. Don't get me wrong, yeah, probably. But I know Berry Cutter and Red Shadow. I know they're UK-based. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to have you all here. Genuinely, the 5 of you now. Really nice having you guys here. Just gonna dry this off. I need to make sure it's bone dry. The land of tea and biscuits over here. Land of tea and biscuits. I stand corrected. Dory, tell you what though, USA is my number 1 though. It goes USA, UK. It goes USA, UK, then Russia and Germany, which is interesting. Ukraine has been kicking off a little bit recently on my countries like that are watching. Like, it's kind of interesting. Anyway. So, here we are with my Nerf gun. And as you can see, this is all, this is all done. And I remember, like I was doing before with the brush, I was just pulling in one direction constantly. So it gives you this kind of effect, right? Okay. Witchlight. Wait, hold on, Witchlight. Didn't you used to live in the UK? It needs some more blue. Right, it doesn't quite match the color scheme. Good God. Right, like I said, I always get a little bit nervous about this bit because I really like these details and I worry sometimes that this brown will hide a lot of that. So what I do is I start off with a nice thin coat of it. Now with this one, you don't have to worry about going in one direction. You can just paint it. So I'm going to start off over here and just start painting it. Now, with this particular color, this is where I start getting a little bit nervous now because I don't want to cover too much of it. Oh, no, you can still see it. Yes, you can. Thank God. There you go. With this particular color, always do really thin, like start off thin. Go in any direction you want, but start off thin. Really brings up the flavor in the incest, right? Always go thin. Start thin and work your way up. Don't add any other color to this. It doesn't need it, because if you add a black to it, it fucking kills it. If you add don't add Mars black to it. Good God, don't add Mars black to it. Shit off a shovel. Do not add Mars black to it. Now, there are bits in the middle here that I need to start showing you guys. So, as I'm going like this and I'm painting along, right? This is where my technique comes into it, right? Now, my technique, quote unquote, is not something, you know, hidden by the gods and only known by certain people. It's more to do with how you've done the first layer, okay? The first layer is that sand color, and the second layer is that brown to do the wood grain details, right? Now, what you need to realize is, even though I've dried this paint, it's still very fresh underneath. Well, this is where my little technique comes into it, right? Here is where I'll be holding it. I'll be holding it here, right? Well, that means up here, it'll get worn a bit here, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some of this. I'm going to stand it up back like no, I'm not going to be able to see it otherwise. I'll stand it up and I'll show you guys in a moment, right? So you paint this on. Again, both sides of the brush, do it thin. Thin coats. You know, bring out your inner Duncan Roads, okay? Thin coats. And again, don't worry about what direction you go or anything, right? Now, when you get to this stage, where you want the sort of wear and tear to be, while it's wet like this, hold it and then let go. Then I don't, it doesn't show on camera at all, I do apologize, but I can see where it's wearing, right? Where it'll wear down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint right there, really heavy. And what happens as you rub it with the paint is it creates a wear in the quote-unquote wood. Now, there's light shining on it currently, but I don't know if you can see it. And it's starting to... And it creates a wear patch. Now, do it gently. Don't go over the top, right? But follow it as best as you can, because that's where your hand will actually be when you're holding this nerf. Okay. Where you're holding this nerf, right? But this is only coat number 1 out of like maybe 3, okay? So you really do have to think ahead, be gentle with it, okay? Now, I know this is a lot to get a texture like this, but believe it or not, there might be way easier way of doing this, right? But for me, this is the way I've discovered. This is the way I do it. This is the way I've been doing it for a little bit now. And this is where people then come at me in the comments and just go, dude, that's such an awesome texture. How did you do it? And I'm like, well, check out this stream I did. It's going to be over 3 hours long. So, you know, enjoy. But yeah, don't go over the top with coverage. Just get every light bit covered. So we're going to turn it over now to this side. Let's start off in the corner here and pull it out, and it'll thin out really nicely. Because remember, this might be a dark color, but believe you me, it won't do a lot of covering. And remember, fill both sides of the brush. Doesn't matter what direction you go. Just cover it like that. And your details will shine through. It's already starting to look really good. I'm really happy with how this is looking so far. Now, making sure, obviously, that you keep pulling so you don't get those horrible paintbrush lines. I don't recommend using a sponge roller when you do this, by the way, because the sponge roller leaves a very unnatural wood texture, whereas a paintbrush will kind of... The paintbrush kind of makes it grainier, if you will. Now make sure you do nice light coats all over it. There's a bit... The top of this, by the way, the top of this Nerf gun always needs extra attention because it's where the belt sander gets to it when I'm belt sanding it. It's always a pain in the backside. Right, so remember, getting to all the nooks and crannies. The black detail here, this whole thing that's covered, you're fine. You don't have to worry too much about it. Now, another thing you can do, by the way, is you could leave some of this very light. So when I say very light, you could do this. So you go to here, run your paintbrush, don't get more paint, and mix it in with the paint that's underneath, because it will reactivate a little bit. And you can get this effect, where it's quite light here. Okay? What do you guys think? Genuinely, I would like some feedback. Let me know, because I have been a little bit nervous about doing this technique in front of people on stream, because I'm worried that some people will be like, well, you could easily get that same effect if you just did these 2 steps instead of everything that you're doing. And I'm like, fuck, you could as well. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. But I have been a bit worried about doing this. But I've been quite confident in this as well, because, well, I've already done it to the bolt cutters, and the feedback I got on the comments, oh my god, the comments, you have no idea. Made me so happy, genuinely. Feedback was just mind-blowing. Got it. Now then, while this is still wet, let me just do that a little bit so you guys can see a bit more, because I can't show you the very top because I'm worried I'll show too much. Actually, I can. There you go. I'm doing this bit now. I'm doing this bit very heavy. The reason I'm doing this bit heavy is because this is where I'm going to be doing some wearing down. Now, wearing down, I keep grabbing the gun and seeing where it wears, right? Now, with that being said, it's wearing a lot here. What I do now, I know you can't see it, but I'll show you, is I get some of the paint and I rub it right where I will be putting my hand, and then I'm rubbing it with my finger where I will be putting my hand, but I have to use some of the paint to reactivate it and rub some of that off. Then, really gently, scrub with your brush and go back over it. Now, let me just show you guys that effect. There you go. So see this here? It just looks like it's worn down over time from where I've been holding it. See? See where my thumb is? Been wearing down slowly from where I've been holding it. That's basically where I've been sort of figuring it out. Like with the bolt cutters, for example, I was holding the bolt cutters and then just going, right, where would the wear happen? And be like, this is where the wear would happen. And then scrubbing it off. And adding more and more, and then taking away and adding more and taking away. Now, we're not done. We're now going to a slightly heavier paint job. There's a good layer of paint on this brush. You can see there, it's like a diagonal layer of paint. This is now where I'm going to fill in some of the lighter areas that I may have missed on my first pass. But yet you can still see underneath the first pass with the raw sienna, where you can see the effects underneath. Like, for example, here. See here? This is where the first arrow was. Second arrow is here. I'm going to just do that a little bit so you guys can see a bit better. So it's kind of nice to be able to get this effect, you know? Can I just check? Can you guys still see stream? Because I'm just checking my connection now. My connection says it's a bit... I think somebody in the house might be using something quite heavy on the internet. Is everyone still in chat, right? Chat still there? No one has said anything on... It's fine. Do you know what? I did shit a brick a little bit just now. Because my connection said it was a bit unstable. Now it's back to excellent connection. I think someone was in the house was doing something. And then I realized... Chat hasn't moved a little bit. Like, chat hasn't moved for a little bit. Yeah, I did panic there a little bit. There was a very light amount of panic. Right then. Now just going to get right into the little nooks and crannies out of the way. And keep pulling now in one direction. And try and get that texture. There we go. I'm already over the fucking moon with this. So now, like I said, you just pull. And this is where all your hard work comes into play. What do you think? Wood. I hope it looks like wood to you guys, because I love it. There's some light bits that have come through, so I'm just dabbing those. Red shadow, you have no idea how much that means. Like, what that... Just that one message. That one message has meant quite a lot to me. You have no idea. I have genuinely been shitting a brick about doing this stream. I got wood. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know what you think. I very much value your opinion, believe me. I value my community's opinion. There are some shitty people online, like a company that I'm streaming on right now, who think this is real. But don't get me wrong, I'd be a little bit flattered if they thought this was real, because I'm quite happy with how it looks. Right, so where this is now, I've added a bit of... I've added a bit there. Oh, I should have dried this before getting ready to do this bit. Okay, never mind, hold on. Actually, it's way too wet. Good God, no. So, I need this brush for this next bit, because you know where I've been telling you I've been wearing down the wood with my thumb, for example, like using the Nerf gun. Let me move this over. Using the Nerf gun so much that it started to wear down the wood. See? Wear down the wood. Literally wearing down the wood. That's what your wood looks like. You're going to go see a doctor. Oh, and say goodbye. But yeah, what do you think of this wood effect? Let me know what you guys think. I'm very happy with how it looks. There's some bits I need to fill in. And where I previously put those underlayers, you can see where they are. You can see there's the arrow here, there's the arrow there. Again, I don't know if the camera picks it up super well, but I try my best with the cameras and everything, especially this top-down camera, which has been not the best camera, but it was a good camera for my first time streaming and stuff like that. It's fine. But what I want is for it to look like an old, worn-out stock for this Nerf gun. Owen! Siwr pori o'r ymdaith disadwn? Ti wedi mynd am daith disadwn, neu fi wedi mynd ar daith am disadwn? Achos ble is i disadwn? No, ble ffuck is i disadwn? Maybe she disadwn. Funny thing, Owen, just to give you a bit of funny info, if you're wondering why there's a Nerf gun here. Kaio? Sorry about that. Nah. Orim daith India Wales and Oh, Dio. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, boy. You're right. My bad. Totally forgot. Like. If you're wondering, Owen, why there's a Nerf gun on stream, it's because I got taken down by YouTube because the prop I was making looked too real for an AI robot, and the robot was like, "Hey, that's a real gun," and I'm currently in a fight with YouTube over it now. So I'm painting this Nerf gun. What do you think of this Nerf gun I'm painting? It's such a good Nerf gun. They haven't spotted anything yet, and some of the memes have been absolutely fucking fire. So now you can see this side is a lot brighter. Time for me to work my magic on this side now. And again, don't add any black, because you add black, it will kill it. It will. Wood doesn't naturally have just random bits of black in it. I used to do it. And I've told myself now from now on, don't do it, because it doesn't work. It doesn't naturally occur in the grain of the wood when you're working stuff. And I've done wood lathing and stuff. It doesn't work, unfortunately. And I've come to realize that now. So when I'm doing things like this, I try and think to myself what real wood would look like. And also, that is a double entendre. But also, I have to make sure that reference images are used, because back when I was learning how to do this kind of stuff, I didn't have any reference images. Then I just looked up. If you look up like 12 bore, oh, I saw 12 gauge in the US. If you look up like things like that, like 12 gauge wooden shotgun, like
Iron Warrior has joined our Legion.
Wow, I can't say half of these names. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Having them as references is really good. But also what's really good for having references for stuff like this is actually owning real weapons, which I do. I own a real shotgun. I actually need to renew my license. Oops. Which I haven't done yet. But I'm really happy with how this wood grain is turning out. As you guys know, you've been here for the whole thing. Here are the arrows I did on this one. There's a dark arrow here and there's an arrow here. There's a dark bit here and a dark bit there. And then in the middle here, I'm just adding a bit of this sort of worn patch, if you will, by just repeatedly scrubbing back and forward in this one area to try and get it to wear down a little bit, because that's where I would shoulder the weapon, if you will. What about burnt charred wood? Oh, obviously burnt and charred wood, like, yeah, that's different. Obviously burnt and charred wood, but if you're doing like a stock, I don't think they'd be like, well, unless you want to go for like a burnt or charred like wooden stock for like your las gun. If you're like, oh, this has been through some, that's some Lovecraft speech from Owen. We're Welsh, we're good friends, we're very good, and he's Welsh and I'm Welsh. All I'm doing now is just adding the last few little bits to this now before I go on to the last bit, before we end stream for the night. Now, I don't want to wear it out too much. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit more of this and I'm going to add it back on. Just to give that a little bit more darkness, because I don't want it to... I felt like that was a bit too bright. There, that's better. And then with this as well, you can also add like a bit of the raw sienna to it again if you want, and just try and rematch some of the like the wood texture that you added in before. But I tend not to, because I'm always quite happy with how this wood texture is going. Now, like I said, I was a bit nervous at the start to show you guys this technique, because it doesn't always go to plan. Sometimes it goes tits up. Like, sometimes it'll go really wrong. But I'm really happy with how this is going. I love the music from Rogue Hobbies there. Always very calming. Ah! I'll explain that in a moment. I do seal it, by the way, because I never want to lose all this hard work that I've done. So I do seal it now. I never used to, because obviously my old props, I did put effort into them, but obviously I didn't know these kind of techniques, so I never really did, you know, this kind of work to it. But now that I know this kind of technique works really well, I'm going to wear down over here as well. There we go. I think this looks fucking mint. I've a little bit cleanup to do on this little pin later on. This little thing. Fucking mint. Hey, Galactic Elephant, how you doing? Yeah, I will, I'll show you guys in a moment what I use. There we go. So I'm just adding a little bit more wear to some parts. There we go. Fuck, I tell you, I'm really happy with this. And I've used all my paint, which is doubly good. Actually, do you know what? I will add a little bit of the raw sienna. Praise unto you all! Praise be unto him. And add a touch of the burnt umber. Only a little bit. While the paintbrush is dry. There's some bits on here I do want to add a little bit of the burnt umber too. So I'm just going to make sure. I'm also trying to watch out I don't get carried away, because if I move the gun too much, all this hard work might be for nothing. I'm very happy with this. Holy shit. What nerf cover up? What are you saying? What are you trying to ensue? What nerf cover up? I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you mean at all. Don't even know what you're on about. Oops. I know I occasionally cover it up a little bit. I do apologize for that. And it's because I have to see around corners and stuff, because I can't pick it up like I would like. Normally, I pick the props and stuff I use up. I pick them up and I'll look at them. There we go. And I'll look at them in different lights and different sides, and I am worried I'm going to miss a bit of this. Like, you know, find a place I've been like, oh, great, missed a bit, that kind of thing. We'll see. But I hope not, because I am very proud of this. I genuinely feel very proud of this. I need to concentrate on the top a little bit more, because as nice as the sides and stuff are, the top is not quite the way I want it to be. So back to the... Pardon me. Back to the burnt umber. We're going to go back over this a little bit and try and cover up a little bit before I dry it for the first time after doing the wood details. I think that's a lot better. That looks much better. Now then, what side was I working on just now? Turn it over to this side. Tell you what, chat. I am over the moon with this.
A new Iron Warrior has joined our Legion.
Kate. Casper? Yeah, Casper. Casper. Hell yeah. Look at me getting usernames right for the first time ever. Thank you so much, Casper. Welcome, welcome. There we go. That's more like it. Much happy with that. Edge details. Do some edge details. So. There we go. Flip this over. Side's quite good. Pull some of that off. Is this really how you have to deal with YouTube? Hey, TNT guy. Yeah, pretty much. Isn't it funny though? Like, isn't this great? TNT has made it. Sorry. You got mine, right? Made, yeah. Cooking and watching. Couldn't miss this. Thank you, TNT guy. Hey, what you think? What do you think? This is the wood effect I'm doing. Can't move it too much, but there you go. It's the wood effect I'm doing, like the worn wood effect. I got a storm moving in. I might need to race to the garden and stabilize what I can. Razzie, do what you need to do, my friend, if you've got a storm coming. But you know what? I think I'm going to call it here in terms of the wood detail and stuff, because I'm quite pleased with how it looks. And it's gotten to the point where I like this so much, I might repaint the stock on my one. I might repaint the wood detail on my one. I'm genuinely happy with this. I think that's it. I'm done. Because if I, sad lost today playing touch rugby. Ah, man, you lost. Damn. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah, okay. No, that's fair. Go sort stuff out and then come back. Wait, Tess. No, don't. No, I'm not. Don't worry. I don't just go. Don't panic. I don't just go. I've got a few little things I need to sort out, so don't worry. I'm not going to just go. Don't panic. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you, Red Shadow. You know me, I've got to clean my palette and stuff first. Wow, that is not coming off. Trust the old. Damn, son. I left that to dry too long. Now it's fucking on the fucking... Now it's just on there. Oh well. Well, I would, but it's rubber. I don't think a wall scraper would work on it very well. I think it would just tear the shit out of it if I use a wall scraper on it. But it's fine. Dry enough, it shouldn't pick up any other paint. The stain paint looks like a skull. Oh, here? Oh yeah, it does a little bit. Holy fuck. Right. Damn it. Hold on. Let me grab my little brush. I got a little bit of detail I missed. I just saw it on stream, so 2 seconds. That's more like it. Sorry. I realized I didn't do the bit that goes around where my thumb would go. Well, quote-unquote thumb on this children's Nerf toy. Right, anyway. At least this desk won't... At least part of his desk won't change. Yeah, true. Grab. And a bit of blue roll. There we go. Just wanted to clean up where my quote-unquote thumb would go. Quote-unquote. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry. Let me just hide this and check it. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. So I just need to check it once over before I do anything. Cool. Awesome. Right. So, there we have it. That is how I do it. That is how I go from plain old boring foam to a wood grain effect texture. I think, genuinely, it actually looks like wood. Like worn wood. I hope... I didn't think about doing it on something this big anytime soon, but I'm glad I have. Flame foam to Nerf gun. Exactly. So I'm really happy with it. It's less worn on one side than the other, because I kind of wanted that. So this side basically will be against me when I'm doing something, and then this side will be like more for show. So I'm really happy with that. So that's pretty much how it goes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I know I did. I think I genuinely had a really, really good time. Obviously, before we go, I said I would show how I seal my props after. Well, seal these particular ones after. I use... I can find the other can. plaster coat, satin clear sealer. Matte is also really good. Matte sealer is also really good. Do I have any of the matte sealer? No, doesn't look like I have any of the matte sealer right now. I might do. Hold on. Nope. Right, okay. Sadly, no, I don't, but I use matte as well. This is the one I used on my bolt cutters. I like this, but I'm going to get a matte one for this. I might use it. I don't know. I'm inganaring about it. I need to have a look at my bolt cutters again and see how they look and before I do anything else. But that is what I do. Also, Daily Dose of Warhammer, ahoy. No luck with YouTube guidelines then. Not currently, but check this out. What do you think of my Nerf gun? I have been painting a wood detail on my Nerf gun. What do you think? Hi ho ho, off to Vrax we go. Exactly. This is the wood grain detail, Daily Dose of Warhammer, that I've been painting on my Nerf gun. All I've got to do, brilliant orange tip, exactly. All I've got to do after stream now is heat seal it, and then maybe I'll use that satin lacquer. I might use matte lacquer instead, but we'll see how it goes. Yes, exactly. I can manipulate it in the one dimension because the stock rotates on this toy Nerf gun. It's really cool. It's awesome. But seriously, let's cut back to here. Thank you so much to everyone who's come to stream tonight. It has been almost 3 hours. It has been almost 3 hours. And I really want to say, genuinely, for those of you who have stuck around the entire stream, it really means a lot. This stream will be available for you guys to watch. It will be up on the YouTubes. So if you are like, okay, that's really cool. I've written a bunch of stuff down, and you're like, fuck, how did you do this again? You guys can come back and watch it again. Again, I know it's like 3 hours. I get that. Say, I'm glad Iran song's good. Yeah, same. I'm really happy that you could. Jeez, it's 1:30 a.m. for me. Only just saw you were streaming. Was about to stream some Elden Ring DLC in half an hour. So when it drops, is it dropping? Is it? Oh, cool. It's a new DLC. Nice. Well, I would watch. I have to actually pack up here and clean up and everything. I've got paint all over my hands. But I need to pack up the lights, pack up the microphone, PC, monitors, everything. I don't set up the backdrop anymore because it's a lot of work setting the backdrop up and packing it up every night. I can't keep it up anymore because it just gets in the way of all the other work that we're doing. And when I have to move it back and forward, and I need two people to move it because it's so long, it's just difficult, So that's why I'm going without a backdrop for now. And you see, it's just a bit blurry, so it's just like that. So whereabouts little Lando? He is in my house, and my pride and joy on my little Warhammer shelf. I keep him with all the other mini versions of me that all my friends have made me. So he's with his brothers. He's with his brothers on the shelf. I will. He's in yours. He's in the goddamn walls. No, I will take you a picture. I'll take you a picture. He's next to all the other mini me's. I'll do that at some point. I won't be able to do it tonight. I'm not home tonight. But yeah, like I said, we'll see. I've got a bunch of memes to post. I've got some more pictures to take of this, and then I've got to heat seal this and finish it off. So, but yeah, seriously, can I just say a massive thank you to everyone who has been here tonight. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. Thank you again, and I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for everyone for dropping in. We've had a decent amount of views tonight for the fact that it's a Thursday night. Thank you so much, Galactic Elephant. I really appreciate it. And from me, Iron Warrior Cosplay, and my Nerf gun. Best of luck with the Nerf gun. Exactly. But at least the tutorial is there. The little technique is there, even though it's a Nerf gun. But anyway, thank you again. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Nerf Trotsky. I love that Nerf Trotsky. Thank you again, though, for being here for 3.1 of the Iron Warrior Cosplay. Hey, Wargamer Girl! Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for sticking by. I really appreciate you guys. I've been Iron Warrior Cosplay, and I shall see you all again very soon. Talk to you then. Bye for now.